bad people.
This guy's
Everybody
demonic.
got a wig on. Everybody got a wig on.
He's demonic.
So what's your character's name in this movie?
He's Cadillac Richie.
Cadillac Richie.
Yeah.
Okay,
Listen.
Cadillac Richie.
Yeah, Cadillac
Okay.
like that.
How is this different from any of your other characters you played?
I think Cadillac is a bit of a sociopath.
Oh, wow.
I've only played a sociopath, I think, once in a movie called with Andre 3000, Idlewild.
Keep listening.
You see, I've watched you for a long time, Spence. And you taught me that when opportunity knocks, you said the smart man answers.
Some other stuff.
See, that was some really good advice. That was the closest I got to a sociopath, you know. But Cadillac is a little more fun.
Okay.
A little more fun.
Keep listening.
What was that preparation like, preparing? Because I've heard you say a couple of things in other interviews. And I want to ask you about that because I did some acting and studying acting. And you said something I've never...
You did some acting, but you didn't do his kind of acting. Hollywood is infected. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comment section down below. Watch your dad, might as well smash the like button. But Hollywood is literally Satan's playground. They're going to take you and show you some things you didn't think existed. You're like, oh, you know, all of this is fake. I don't believe in spirituality. It's all fake. They're like, yeah. That's what we love putting in your faces in every single movie, everywhere, because it's fake. And then they're going to show you, just say these secret words, you know, before you get to practicing, before you're reading your script at home, before you practice, just look into the mirror and then just call upon this name, Azazabel, or some weird sounding Greek name, and you're like, oh, it's probably fake. You end up doing it. Little did you know, you're one of the best actors on earth. But for a weird reason, whenever you act, you almost feel like you're a passenger. You almost feel like you're not in your body. Something else is taking over. Hint, hint. Game aborted. But let's watch this video.
I heard a lot of actors say about the process of acting. And
Listen.
you said that sometimes when you walk off, they walk off with your clothes.
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
Well,
Goosebumps.
as an actor, as you're more like a medium. You know, when you really get there, you know, you go into this zone and you really divorce yourself of who you are, and you just become.
Listen to the words. You divorce yourself from who you are. You're leaving your body. You're allowing something else to enter. I want you to closely listen to these words. All right, I'm not going to stop anymore. I'm going to rewind and then we're going to let it run through.
Something I've never really heard a lot of actors say about the process of acting. And you said that sometimes when you walk off, they walk off with your clothes.
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
Well, as an actor, as you're more like a medium. You know, when you really get there, you know, you go into this zone and you really divorce yourself of who you are, and you just become a garment that something else puts on. Now,
Right.
a lot of people sit up there and do impersonations of other folks, you know, instead of allowing that spirit, you know, but I sit up and I'll pray for a little bit and go in a dark place, go in the bathroom, turn off the lights, look in the mirror. We'll have the light on at first, and then after 1 minute, turn the light off and, you know, and search until you find.
I'm sorry, I said I was going to stop and just let... You cannot make this stuff up, ladies. Shout out to Larry, by the way. Larry and Rod, my two Patreons, okay? Shout out to you guys. And also, link is in the description down below. If you're serious and you want to obtain this. Guys, this video isn't sponsored by anybody, but for a long time now, I've been running my other YouTube channels and showing people how to grow on YouTube and actually make money on YouTube. So I thought I'll bring it to my Christian channel as well to show you guys as proof. Let me refresh the page right there. It's refreshing. And as you can see, this month alone, we've been able to bring in £1,598. In dollars, it's probably 1,800 and something, I believe. If you are interested, link is somewhere in the description down below. By all means, you don't have to, but I thought, hey, Christians need to make money too. And now with the transparency out of the way, let's get back into the video.
And see your own glow, your own aura, and then you watch it change.
Wow.
And it's a scary thing because you'll feel like some hands are on you, and you lose a little bit.
I'm sorry, we need to hear that again, please.
But I sit up and I'll pray for a little bit and go in a dark place, go in the bathroom, turn off the lights, look in the mirror. We'll have light on it first, and then after 1 minute, turn the light off, and and search until you see your own glow, your own aura, and then you watch it change.
Wow.
And it's a scary thing because you'll feel like some hands are on you, and you lose a little bit of control of what you're doing. But if you stay with it, you'll be inhabited by something, and then you walk out, and the character's with you, and you got to know how to say goodbye to it.
Right.
If you really want to get there.
Right.
A lot of people are afraid, to empty themselves and be filled up with something else. But, as an actor, you're an emotional prostitute.
Wow.
A lot of people are afraid to empty themselves and allow something else to enter you. Guys, I genuinely, Christians, if you're a Christian, you don't believe this, then I don't know what is wrong with you. Oh, just the good stuff. Yes. The good stuff is there. But remember, equal and opposites, the bad stuff is also there. If you have a right hand, that automatically lets me know that you've got a left hand. Oh, well, what if it's someone with a hand that's been chopped off? Or no problem. But at one point in time in their life, they had a left hand, even though it doesn't exist today. If there's a building, that means the creator must have existed, whether it's dead or alive. If you're seeing this world, that means the creator must exist. Your flesh, all of this stuff. So if the good exists, the bad definitely exists. Guys, it's super, super serious. He's just exposed the whole industry without him even knowing. It gave me chills. It honestly, did it give you guys chills? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as I said, like this video so that more people can watch this. More Christians, just more people as a whole. Because when people just what if this spirit stuff is not? It's like you have no idea. Just for acting, just for a paycheck. Look at what these lot are doing. Dark room, in a mirror. This is some Sasha Fierce stuff. It's getting biblical up in here.
You put on whatever you need for the John. You're turning a trick. You're turning an emotional trick.
Wow.
And it's nothing more glorious than that.
Okay. So how do you balance the separation of who you really are? Or are they similar?
No. you got to remember, we've been here since the very beginning. There is no good or bad. It's just your perspective that you're sitting from. Is it beneficial for everyone around, or is it not? There's something that has to build up, and there's something that needs to tear it down. What we call the tearing of it down, we call it evil or bad, but that's the process of magnetism or radiation. Radiation tears apart that which was concentrically brought together through electric potential and electric force. Electricity is always seeking a higher pressure condition, trying to get to the center of the apex, whereas magnetism is spinning southwestward, trying to get out. But the magnetism is necessary, because unless it broke apart that which was collected together, you would never have any new material to rebuild again. And that's the breathing in and the breathing out of universal purpose. Now, so at the end of the day, since the Creator made all things, and everything came from the Creator,
Which Creator?
There's nothing that is bad except how you are perceiving it, and whether it's beneficial to everyone around you, because something needs to tear things apart. And if you
There's nothing that is bad. That literally sounds like what Aleister Crowley used to say. If you don't know who Aleister Crowley is, please Google it, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to be pleased. AKA known as Mr. 666 by his mom. Can you imagine your mom giving you that nickname? Goodness me, man. But yeah, it's... I genuinely, I don't even know what to say. I'm just gonna. It's demonic is not even the
Something
word.
needs to tear things apart. And if you want to be on the
That's the
building
fundamentals
side
of
it,
Satanism.
then you have a sustainable relationship with the universe, because the universe loves to rebuild, but it also needs to tear apart at the same time.
Right. And I often say that, we do live in a world of duality, so it keeps equilibrium. When you mention creator and universe, can you clarify who you consider the creator to be?
Oh,
Thank
well,
you.
I don't consider the creator to be any of the names that have been personified upon it, because if you
Uh-oh.
think as above so below, and everything in the universe has an equal and opposite mate, even in our chemistry.
This guy is legit a Satanist. I can't even lie to you. Just say, if you think about as above, so below. The symbol of Baphomet, he's doing this, pointing up and pointing down. You see a lot of artists do this, pointing up and pointing down. It means as above, vice versa, so below. But it is literally the statue of Baphomet. Google it, you're going to see what I'm talking about. Lucifer doing this. That's where they're getting it from. And remember, we know what the devil loves to do. He loves to just mimic and copy God. You see? Guys, please remain prayed up, because things are just getting darker and darker. People are doing this for entertainment purposes. What do you think they're doing behind closed doors? All these missing children's, like Moloch, Baal. Look these names up.
Every element has an equal and opposite mate, like the opposite mate of oxygen. There's a +2 and a -2 within that same octave is beryllium. If oxygen is bonded with any other element, the moment that it comes in contact with beryllium, it will break that other bond and immediately bond to beryllium, because it's its equal and opposite mate. So I was like, and the oxygen is feminine because it's part of the expansive side, whereas the beryllium is the masculine. So there's always this balance of masculine and feminine in the world that we see and in everything that we do. So I was like, how can a male god produce a male son without a feminine deity? Where does that come from? And the stories of Jewish folklore, I appreciate, the Israelites and their story, but they're not part of my history. So why am I subscribing to their deities? How have that been placed upon us? Why is it that black men who are not Jewish are getting circumcised?
This is what happens when you're just getting too clever for your own good. It sounds great. There's a few things that he does say is like, scientifically sounds like, it sounds sound. It sounds sound like, wow, that makes me think. But however, my friend, if you've obtained the entire world and you lose God in the process, well, what did you really gain? What, a wig? A couple of boots? Oh, money. Okay, yeah, money in the bank account that you're going to leave when you perish. What did you really gain? You see, I'm not saying money is evil, money is bad, and and all of these things. As in, like, people that say that is like they're now on the complete opposite. Oh, money's it's so bad, it's so. But yet you wake up at 6 a.m. to go to your job that you hate so much for that paycheck. That very same thing you're calling money. That's very evil. It's like, it's a tool. Just like anything, your phone can be super evil because you can use it to watch things that you shouldn't be doing, or to oh wow, bad situation. I'm about to lose this game, and we've lost. Shout out to you, my friend. But you guys get the gist, okay? Smash the like button. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, because this video is gonna drag, because he goes on to say some other demonic stuff. So I want you to check it out on the original channel. That should be down below. So smash that like button. Link is in the description down below. If you do want to join, as I said, it's only $50 to join per month. And yeah, I'll show you the ropes. Christian needs to make money too.